All right, question 15 we're looking at over here. I think it's kind of out of order because I got 13, then 15, then 14. But let's just take a look. Question 15, solve for x algebraically. Get the x by itself. They don't want interval notation or graphing, but I might just show it to you anyways. As long as you can do your inverses and you know how to simplify, this one is pretty straightforward. I should have written that question down before, but let's just get it now. I've got negative 5x plus 6 greater than negative 7 parentheses 5x minus 6 minus 6x. And let's come over to the paper and start going. I've got the two sides of my inequality. Put those dotted lines in there. Sorry for how ugly this looks. And we just gotta move all the x's to one side, combine like terms, do whatever we gotta do to get x's all into one side and alone. 5x plus 6, nothing to do on this side, but over here I see some like terms. Once I deal with these parentheses, I'm gonna start by saying, well, let's distribute into here. So 7 times 5, negative 7 times negative 6. Let's do it. Negative 7 times negative 5, that's going to be negative 35x. Negative 35x. 7 times 6 should be negative 7 times negative 6 is going to be positive 42. And then this 6x minus 6x will come down for the ride. And I didn't multiply or divide everybody by a negative, right? That's when I do an inverse. So this sign will come down as unchanged. This whole left side is unchanged. Minus 5x plus 6. I distributed, so I've dealt with these parentheses, but now I've got negative 35 and minus 6x. Negative 35x, negative 6x. Those are like terms, so I'll combine them. Let's get that negative 5x. Let's bring that down. Nothing's changing on the left side this time around. Negative 35 minus 6. Let's just make sure. Negative 35 minus 6 is going to be negative 41x. Negative 41x plus 42. I like having the x on the left side, and this will also end up getting me a positive. So I'm going to start by saying, let's get all the x's onto the right side. Cancel the x that's on the right here. But I need to do plus 41 on the right side, plus 41x on the left. Let's just make sure we don't make any silly errors. So negative 5 plus 41 is going to end up becoming 36x. We've got the plus 6 greater than plus 42. Let's keep going here. I'm going to take away 6, so minus 6 to both sides. I'm left with 36x. I have a negative 6 to both sides, but it was subtracting, not dividing. Sign remains the same. 42 minus 6 should be 36. 42 minus 6, look at that. That works out so nicely. Is 36. Divide both sides by 36. And we're left with x is greater than 1. After all that work, it came out to be a nice answer. And they're not asking for the smallest or largest value of x. They didn't want interval notation or anything like that. So that could be it. We can just leave it just like that. X is greater than 1.